Hello and welcome back to Take the Sip podcast. I'm Leche.
And I'm Tito.
All right, Tito, let's start off. It's a morning episode, so you know how it goes. What are you drinking, man?
And like every other morning episode that we have, especially after talking about it last week, I actually ordered my Dunkin's coffee this morning.
Finally, a little satisfaction, huh, dude? On that.
Yes, I didn't. I don't know. I woke up later than usual today, even though it is like 8 in the morning.
Yeah, it's still pretty early.
I woke up later because normally I'm up by like 6. By the time my parents are leaving, my body just wakes up at that point.
Yeah.
But yeah, I woke up later. Didn't really do much. I was like, I don't even want to make my coffee, so I just ordered it.
I should order some coffee. I'll probably order coffee later, honestly, myself. It's different when you make it and when from buying. I don't know. Yeah. People could tell you otherwise on that bullshit, but I made myself coffee this morning instead. I was like, let me just make my coffee. Made it with hazelnut cream. Always fucking great with that. So, but yeah, dude, our lineup, we have a lot of interesting things to talk about, dude.
Well, not just here, but even in our personal lives.
That's what I'm saying, dude. It's just news after news. Week. Yeah, dude, it's been a freaking crazy week. At least for both of us, like, you know, from last weekend, literally throughout this entire week has just been constant, like ups and fucking ups.
I mean, well, let's talk about it a little bit. Like,
let's start off with what happened.
Super personal, but like,
yeah, let's not go too personal. And if anything, we could like leave some of these stories probably for next week as well, like if we want to, but we could dive into like what happened because we'll keep this one a little bit short, hopefully the personal stuff, but yeah. Starting with like last week, like my sister Naomi recently just got married, you know, so we had to integrate my new brother-in-law. So it was a fantastic time, you know. We all enjoyed the time. It was at Davito's house as well, so we literally enjoyed being over there. Of course, it was beautiful, man. Like it was
decorations and everything. Good atmosphere.
It was a wonderful time, honestly. And then your mom did an amazing job, honestly, like decorating and everything. So
yeah, she enjoys doing that. So let alone that it's meant for like family, specifically you guys. Like
she went all out.
She went above and beyond for you guys.
Ooh, for her. It was kind of up to the point where I'm like, this is a little much.
Well, it's also a wedding. Like I get it's a small understand family get together, but it's also a wedding. You still have to celebrate a little bit.
No, of course, yeah. Even though it was a small wedding, it was still an awesome time. And like I think my dad said it personally the best. I was like, we haven't had a house party like this in a while, and it's like he said like it was a great time. Like like the whole like everyone being together for this, like all the families like reuniting for like a long while and stuff like that. So it was great above everything else. Like, and I don't think nothing happened that night that I'm aware of, you know?
No, I think it was like one of the first few times that like we had a party and no shit hit the fan, for lack of better words. Cause there's always was something
overly drunk or anything like that. Yeah.
Well, people were overly drunk, but there was like no bad energy flowing through that day.
Yeah, it was just a fantastic time, which is fucking, you know, it's rare and amazing when it happens for sure.
But even still, like it was supposed to rain that day.
Yeah, I mean, literally, it was luck was on our side that day.
Blue skies the entire day.
It drizzled a little bit, but that's it.
But it literally only to send them a little rainbow on this special day for us.
Yeah, that was just like convenient. But like, what the fuck? All right. Yeah. The world is saying, welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Yeah, and then I mean, besides that, I don't know if you want to go. We don't know what's happening right now. Yeah, we don't know.
But this is like recent, like literally last night, as of September 30th. You know, my brother's girlfriend Anna, she got inducted into the hospital last night because she's probably due soon, which is huge news. You know, especially me
pregnant.
Is pregnant. Yeah, of course. I mean, if people did not understand that, fuck.
Yeah.
Come on.
Had to spell it out for them.
Yeah, spell it out for them real casual. But yes, she's in the hospital because she was pregnant. Okay, nothing happened to her. But yeah, man, like, I can't imagine how Esme feels right
I
now, brother. Dude. Oh,
know.
fuck, dude. The nerves are probably just like,
And if she's due
bro.
today, what
Oh
a
my
perfect
God.
date of October 1st.
Yeah, that's crazy. October 1st, dude. That's dope. If she is due today, but we'll see.
Yes.
As he's predicting, like he says, like, oh, this is my little prediction that it's Sunday, like Sunday morning, probably.
I mean, maybe Esmin
Maybe.
has
Yeah.
shown that he has a few psychic abilities here and there occasionally.
He's good at fucking predicting shit as being somewhat.
Yes.
So, but man, we'll see, man. That's fucking exciting though.
Yes.
I mean, I can't wait. It's gonna be freaking awesome having a little one like in the family again.
Yeah.
It's gonna be really cool. Really
But especially your parents who have been wanting one for a while.
My dad's gonna go freaking nuts with that little girl, man. He's gonna go fucking insane, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh my God.
It's exciting. We'll obviously keep everybody updated as things go on, but I mean, it's just been all in all like a cheerful, happy, positive energy week for our family anyways. So
yeah, man,
we're super happy. It's a change for what we've been going through lately as well.
Yeah, man, it's been nothing but good stuff happening, which is great. You know, doesn't happen often, but when you do, gotta appreciate it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%.
Well, off that tangent, going back into our actual news, our gaming and anime stuff news. The first story that I looked up, which I find interesting because one, supposedly this is one of people's favorite game.
Yes.
And probably this is the one game everyone's waiting for them to do a remake for.
Mm-hmm.
And the game I am talking about is Resident Evil 4.
Yes.
Which was the original Village.
Mm-hmm.
To say the least. But
yeah, technically.
Yeah, so they're making a VR version of this game, which is pretty cool in my opinion.
But the old school one, not the
not a
Village.
Yeah. But yeah, looking through the trailer, I mean, it looks pretty cool, no lie. I mean, it's a VR game, of course.
Yeah.
So, I mean, fuck, I can't, when it comes to VR games, I don't think I could do a horror game, but maybe, no, I probably could. I probably wouldn't play like Alien Isolation or anything like that.
Yeah.
I'd probably get fucked, but.
Phasmophobia in VR?
I would do that.
It's like terrifying.
I would do that.
I know you would, which is like a no for me because like I could barely in a 2D screen now to do a full VR thing.
You're like, no, thanks. That's not for me.
Yeah, no.
No, but this game looks freaking cool. I mean, it looks like they literally. I think they updated it.
It looks VR a little bit more updated. Yeah.
Yeah, so they definitely upgraded it, like graphics wise and stuff like that. It has a release date of October, I think. I'm pretty sure.
It was something.
Yeah,
like that.
October 21st. Well, that's really soon already. So that's pretty fucking great for people who fucking love Resident Evil 4. I'm not sure why
VR.
people, especially on VR, right? I'm not sure why 100% why 4 is everyone's favorite. I think 4 is everyone's favorite because it's before Resident Evil kind of went off tangent and went into like a shooter instead of an actual horror game.
Yeah.
After that, that's why. I think 4 had a nice blend of both, like action, horror, suspense, and all that crazy stuff.
And I'm pretty sure the dialogue was like better too compared to the rest.
Yeah, like story-wise dialogue and stuff like that, like better voice acting and stuff like that. So.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, no, it's definitely exciting. I mean, like I always say for these types of games, I'll watch it. I won't play it.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely hoping like the guys that I always bring up when it comes to VR, the boys, like Eddie, Mully, and all of them, if they do hit this game, I definitely want to see them react to it. Because I think Eddie VR, when it comes to his Mexican side, that really comes out in this.
His Spanish comes out like really, like when he gets really fucking scared. It's ridiculous. It's fucking funny, dude.
So
it's you might not play this game too much, but I know you're gonna play this game a lot. This next story that we got, which is Smite is getting a new character added, a new god per se. You want to go into detail on that?
Yeah, so Smite recently, again, as of recording of this, about 2-3 days ago, had one of their I don't know if it's weekly, bi-weekly, monthly shows that they do on Twitch, and I believe they stream it on YouTube sometimes. I could be wrong, don't hold me to that. But yeah, so they were going into a lot of buffs and nerfs for items and some of the gods and stuff. And at the end of it, they actually also announced, like Leche said, we're getting a new god. Well, they're all gods, but this is Cleodna, the queen of the Banshees. And I believe she is from Celtic mythology. Celtic, yes. So this is more, she's different because normally the gods that we have are very more they look human-like. Obviously, they're still very physical and stuff. This is the first god we're getting that actually looks like a ghost, because technically that is what a banshee is. She's a beautiful woman that then turns her real self as a crying banshee, yells and all that stuff.
It's the Llorona.
Technically,
technically speaking, honestly.
So yes, they went a different route with this god, and I mean, she looks dope. They show a lot of her abilities, which obviously still is the screams that you hear from a banshee, from what a banshee's know. Exactly.
Yeah.
And she has definitely this new type of passive where we have some gods right now that could either attach themselves to others by their shadow, or they just throw themselves into a wall and they are stuck at the wall for a few moments before they have to like shoot out and try to escape or whatever. This banshee, Cleodna, I believe I'm pronouncing that right. Her new passive, she's actually, if there's a giant boulder on the map or whatever, in the ground or a mountain, she is able to walk into the mountain or boulder or stuff. And within the mountain, she's able to move around. She could go across, she could shoot out or whatever. So it is definitely it's not cheating, because there is a lot of other mechanics that go into this passive, obviously, because it would just be way too strong for her to hide within there. So even what they explained, programming wise, it is probably one of their biggest things that they had to do. And keep in mind, this is just a passive. It's not even a full-on ability, and it is probably one of their biggest program things that they've done. So that's pretty cool. She is a melee, up close melee type of character.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
So I'll try to play her, but I'm not really close melee range. I'm very distance, like mages and archers and stuff. So
that would be me, dude.
Yes, yeah.
Rush forward. There's no victory.
Push.
In that little sense, fuck.
But she does look very cool, and she's very her abilities are very strong as well. So like any other character, it's going to be a few weeks before they start nerfing or buffing and seeing how to what's the word,
like adjust to see if they have to fix her up or not, if she's like pulling the weight that they actually want her to be in the spot, like where they picture her in.
Exactly.
Where does she fit in the meta of Smite?
Pretty much. Thank you. You literally took the words out of my mouth.
No, I get what you were going. Yeah, I got you on that.
Yeah, so no, she definitely looks cool. I definitely, if you want to see it, the video is 2 hours on YouTube. Their YouTube is Smite by Titan Forge Games. Yeah, literally that whole thing. But obviously you could skip around, look at the nerfs and buffs for the gods or the items or all that stuff. They showed a lot of new skins that are supposed to come right now as well that look extremely dope.
Nice.
One that I actually need to show you is that recently we had the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. What's it called?
As gods, right? You have them as separate.
As gods, as skin, as an event. Yes, thank you. And they have their like old retro skins and then their newer type of skins. So if you do have Amazon Prime Gaming, I believe this skin won't come out until November, where it is another picture skin for Raphael from Loki. But it is even more retro, as in it is him. He's white and black, and it looks very comic-y with the stuff.
Oh, like a Noor is Noor or something like that. Noor. He's like black and white, like that. Spider-Man as well, like the hooded Spider-Man type like that. Yeah,
and the only color that's really on him is just his facial bandana that shows that it is red because it is Raphael. Like it looks super dope. I'll send you a picture later, Leche, and I'll probably post it on the Instagram as well for anyone who wants to see it. Yeah, like there's a lot of exciting stuff coming for Smite as well, so I'm gonna be putting a lot more hours into that game.
I know you will. Yeah, you and the boy Lasagna for sure. You guys both go ham on that game. Well, moving on from that story to this other game, dude, that you just recently just told me about. I mean, I watched gameplay of this. I'm like, this is straight up like a movie, like a cinematic game. Like it's pretty visually appealing for sure. You gotta help me with the name though.
Yes, the game is Kena Bridge of Spirits.
Which is crazy, dude. Like looking at the trailer alone that you sent me, but I also recently saw gameplay. I saw Noah J 456 Noah J play it, and even he said it too. Like wow, this game is like it's like playing, like you said, like a Pixar movie. Like it's kind of nuts. Like just visually appealing game. Like straight up, it looks fantastic.
Down to like the detail of it, like
even like the facial expressions when they're fighting and stuff.
Yeah,
it's crazy. Game innovation at its finest, and in one of the finest games right now. Like that.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I haven't fully watched the entire game.
No, me either. No.
I've only heard a few reviews, and from what I have watched, and I'm not gonna lie, the dialogue does sound a little simplistic. Yes.
Yeah.
But even besides the dialogue, the story's fine. And then again, visually wise, the combat styles, the new things with the rot is very like new and different a little bit. So and again, it's basically a Pixar movie video game.
So it's like it's said better like this is like what it lacks in story, it makes up for it in visual prowess and like combat for the game for sure. Like no, I would agree with you on that. Like there's the dialogue is it's too simplistic for like a game like this, in my opinion. Like they should have actually put a little bit more effort into it, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
And I get what you mean on that end. Like, yeah, the story is like very basic and stuff like that. So
yeah, and I mean, but besides that, like, very beautiful. I think I might actually pick it up and play it a little bit. I mean, yeah, I have nothing else to say. It's so positive. It's so pretty. It's so nice.
Yeah, it is. It's like it's one of those games like you definitely got to play it yourself to actually judge it for what it is, right? It's like, oh, reviews are reviews. I would say the same thing with movies. Like, someone can pan the movie and it can be the best movie you ever watched, type of thing. So it's like until you play it, you would fully understand it or appreciate it or say this is garbage. It's your opinion on it. We'll see. But yeah, this is one of those games I definitely would probably play myself before I fully judge it.
Yeah, 100%.
Moving on to the next story. Interesting enough, Disney's making another Spanish movie, which is fucking fantastic. Especially in the midst of the end of Hispanic Heritage Month. That's when they announced, technically speaking, like about a week ago. Still September and shit. So, damn, dude, these names got me fucked in. It's called
Encanto,
right? So I don't know.
And if you want to say it American, Encanto.
No, Encanto.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looks pretty good. It looks a little like you kind of like I've seen it before type of thing a little bit. If I'm not gonna lie to you, like I've seen this before type of vibe, type of movie.
Yes.
It's too much like they're trying to replicate what Coco was. If you get what I mean. I don't know if you get what I mean on that.
No, I do, but it's because you gotta remember, like, it worked once. Let's do it again. Let's just change it up a little bit. Yeah, if it ain't broke, why change it? So the premise is pretty much, I guess there's a house that was very magical and magically made for a family, and it helped change their lives, I guess. And as this family began to live there, they started gaining abilities.
That's my understanding so far. Yeah.
Right. So much so that even as their next generation was born, they were born instantly with abilities, or as they grew older, they gained a certain abilities, whether it was like healing, strength, talking to animals, as we see the youngest do in the trailer. And there is one girl who, unfortunately, like every other movie that we see like this, there's the one who's born without, and she doesn't know what to do. She doesn't know how to feel.
Yeah.
And everyone's trying to tell her, it's perfectly fine. It's not for everyone, blah, 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 which is like, what you said, like,
yeah.
And I guess the house gets to a point where it starts falling apart because the magic is no longer fully there. So she is the only one out of everybody that decides to say, I'm gonna save the house.
Yeah, save the house and everything.
Because everybody's losing their abilities. So it's definitely interesting. It is Disney, so there has to be some underlying message. They lose the house, but the real magic was the family and the adventure.
The family bond and stuff like that. Like, you always got to stick together with family. Big, here we go type of thing.
Yeah, so...
But of course, it's like that. So, these type of movies always look visually appealing, though. No lie. Like, that's what caught my attention, of course. Fuck. It's the Disney loving in me. That gets me every time when it comes to movies like this. Visually appealing wise, for sure, it's gonna catch me, but we'll see if the story is actually good, right? That's the important thing.
I guess that was the criticism with Coco as well, you get me? Because people were very unsure about how it was going to go with them portraying Mexican culture and their beliefs and stuff. But the fact that they actually had like team members go out there and actually learn and experience and live these moments with actual Mexican natives. Hopefully they did that too here to like learn about what we understand about magic and brujeria and maybe santeria or whatever else. Like
it's true. Hopefully, and I'm pretty sure they did. So I mean, we'll see. It's one of those things like hopefully they didn't just fucking Google like Mexican folklore, type of bullshit,
Mexican magic.
Yeah, like please, this is like
because this is more on the magical side compared to
like
Coco.
it already exists in the world.
Yeah, because Coco is more belief. It's more belief.
That's like more spiritual, type of thing.
Exactly.
Coco. But for this, it's actual like fucking magic. Like it's already in the world and everyone accepts it, type of thing.
They just call it different stuff from like voodoo to brujeria. The voodoos. Baron Samedi shows up.
Yeah, the voodoo shit, dude.
The voodoo guy from Princess and the Frog. I don't know why I almost said Enchanted. That's like a whole other movie. But yeah, this has the release date of Thanksgiving, so it's actually pretty close. About a month and a half away.
Yeah, I'm surprised that this movie's coming out for Thanksgiving. I mean, Thanksgiving actually doesn't sound of a bad timeline. Never mind. Yeah. That's actually a pretty good timeline.
And if it is like I said, it's family and the adventure and all that stuff, what better time than Thanksgiving when you are spending it with your family all together?
That's
eating.
Facts.
So,
you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a perfect opportunity, honestly.
And if it's like a Disney Plus type of thing where people could buy it, everybody has Disney Plus, everybody could buy it and stream it right there.
Oh, yeah. People are going to like not even go to the theater and watch it at home.
Yeah.
Exactly, dude. So that's actually good marketing.
Yeah.
Good
seems
marketing
like a good timeline for them.
And now, dude, the main event, dude. The main events.
Wait, before we move forward to us weeping out, have you watched Squid Game?
I have watched Squid Game, yes.
Have you finished it?
Yes, I have.
Can we talk about it a little bit? Yes, like because it is fairly new, so I don't want to do.
Yeah, if you want, we could go.
But like, I finished it in a day and a half. We could talk about it a little bit. I finished it in a day and a half.
Like, it took me about a day and a half as well.
Like
that's funny. Yeah, we could talk about it. It's so good, bro. It's a fucking fantastic show, yo. Yeah, it's like honestly really fucking good.
So for people who don't know, there is a show on Netflix. It is a Korean original show that then just got put on Netflix. And there are other movies and shows like it, but this one has probably been the best one that I've seen compared to others from dialogue.
Yeah, it's one of the better ones for sure.
From dialogue to the flow of the story, there's some like human connection you make with these people. Because you meet like their families and their struggles. You got me, and just because it's somewhere else in the world in Korea doesn't mean it's not happening in other locations as well in the world.
I think I like the whole premise of the show too. I'm like, wow, this actually makes a really good fucking like premise for a show, like entirely.
Yeah, can you imagine that? Like getting adults to play kids games that end up
pay off their massive depths. Yeah.
Yes, but also have a high risk factor of being quote unquote eliminated.
In like actuality, eliminated.
Yes. If you still don't get it, bang bang to the head.
Get down, motherfucker.
They don't even give you time to get down. They'll just do it.
You're already on the floor. You're already pretty much. The floor. By the time they tell you to get on the floor.
Stop resisting.
like, oh shit, you already shot him. Fuck. Like, oh no.
But yes, it is adults that are having financial problems in the world that sign up to play kids games, essentially, like green light, red light, and marbles at some point. And I mean, they mostly take in Korean kid games. But yeah, and as I guess there's 6 of them, and as time goes on, there are more and more people that get eliminated. It's just, it's hard to really put in words because it is so good, like we've mentioned. But I don't know. I just wanted to talk about it a little bit because it got me so happy.
That ending, dude. I was just like,
oh
no. Viejo cerote.
I know. I was like, wait, we didn't even get to see who the old guy was because remember
I cried for him. Like, oh no, the old man died. No.
Yeah.
And he didn't die. Now he actually died. You're like, this fucking asshole.
Like,
damn, bro. Unbelievable. But that sets the premise though for like a second season though, which is fucking fantastic if they do come out with the second season of that.
Oh yeah, the way it ended on him not getting on the plane, trying to save that other guy from going to the games,
and with the red hair, dude. Oh shit. Oh, change.
Well, if you think
everything, he tried to change himself up entirely, which I get. No, I understand completely why he probably did it. So with the suit and everything.
Yeah, he was very clean.
Completely.
Yeah. My only thing is, because you remember at the end of the phone call, it was still the brother of the cop who told him 456 get on the plane.
Mm-hmm.
So who would then take up the golden mask if the old man died because of his brain tumor?
Someone else he probably hired, or maybe it wasn't just himself, dude. There's no way it was only him, right? That's how I think. Even if he said it was only him, I don't think it was.
No, it wasn't just him because remember the other VIPs, the other golden masks.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So one of them probably took the mantle, pretty much.
No.
That's what I'm saying. Or maybe it's a council type of thing, right? Like he's just like, oh, I'm the head of the council, but all of these guys decide, or we decide as a team, like what's going on type of thing. You get me? All those people with the golden mask. That's how I probably would think of it.
Yeah.
I mean, and we don't know. That's what I'm saying, dude. This is a fucking good show. So it makes you speculate. Like, dude, like, who are these people? Why are they doing this? And like all this bullshit. Like, oh man, makes you question everything.
And besides that, like, if you notice, there was one Japanese older guy. There was a few Americans. I believe one had like an Australian accent.
Yeah.
So then they could literally change Squid Game. Obviously, it's still going to be called Squid Game season whatever. But now it's in Australia, and now we're seeing like Australian children's game that we're not used to here in America.
That's a great opportunity for like mixed culture type of things, dude. I feel like that's a fucking fantastic cultural thing to do.
Because I mean, we've played marbles, we play red light, green light, and stuff. You get me?
But there's probably games that other countries have never even heard of that we play here in America. Like some games that we probably don't even know that people play in Central America and stuff like that, or like South America, or in Africa, or like Australia, you know, like stuff like that. So we don't know.
Yeah, like you said,
a great opportunity for them to like
cross-cultural
have sadistical ideas on how to do children's game.
I don't know.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, dude.
Oh, please, because the marbles game wasn't the sadistic one in there. That was so bad. Oh, partner up, and you guys go into the next game together. All right, now between you two, only one of you gets to live.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Like,
I was so mad with that fucker. Ali should have lived. It would have been a whole other ending if it was Ali.
Yeah, it would have been completely different, dude. I think it would have been more sad.
100%. Because so imagine if it was Ali instead of what's his face.
Yeah.
It then would have been our main character, 456, Ali, and the girl. And these are the three we've had emotional connections with the entire time.
Yeah.
And then to have the three that are pretty much the closest now by the end of the season to fight it out, how would it have ended?
It would have been, I think, more emotional for sure. And I think that's what they were trying to avoid. They were trying to go for like a revenge fucking dark tone in the end for the final Squid Game.
Yeah, but I mean, think about it, because the girl wouldn't have lost because of her brother. Ali wouldn't have lost because of his wife and the baby. And then 456, even though he was technically our protagonist, he would not have been the finalist.
He could have sacrificed himself.
He would have sacrificed himself because he had his mother, but by that point, we saw what happened to his mom already.
Yeah.
I don't know. And
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Speculation City, bro.
And I spoiled something for y'all, but because I pretty much spoke about the whole season already right there.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Nothing but speculations, bro. Fuck. It's like, holy shit. Like, where is this going?
Yeah.
Fuck.
I don't know. And I didn't even realize it until somebody posted it on Instagram. The cop is actually one of the singers from one of the K-pop groups. I think he's like from BTS or something.
Well, I don't know. I'm not very familiar with that. Sorry. I mean, if he is, then that's cool. A little special guest, then that we didn't know.
Well, I mean, now we know he's a triple threat. He could dance, he could sing, and he could act.
Yeah, I mean, fuck, talent. Been through his pores, I guess.
For real.
Some people have it.
I don't know. It was just cool. And I liked how the crazy lady got her revenge at the end against Snake Tattoo.
Oh yeah.
I love that. Was
glad that happened.
That was probably the best way to have someone finish it.
Okay.
Like that was the most like satisfying death you could say.
I think one of my favorite scenes for sure though was the tug of war shit, dude.
Oh yes.
I'm like, that was fucking great thinking of the like knocking them over and then just fucking yanking the shit out of the thing.
Not even that, but even having the old man voice telling them the rules or what they have to do while they're actually doing it.
Right.
Oh, what we need is the 2 leaders up front, and then they're showing who they have up front. And then our strong anchor in the back and who's in the back. We're going to alternate from one side to the other. And like they're just showing it as he's explaining it, quote unquote, during the elevator ride.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it was just like a brilliant like scene overall.
Yes, that was probably the best scene in the entire show.
Yeah,
I like that. It was all beautifully, extremely smartly made. I enjoyed it.
Graphic too.
Very graphic. Yeah, if you're definitely not someone for blood and gore,
if your constitutions aren't weak or weak, don't watch it because fuck.
But yeah, it's definitely a good show. I highly recommend to watch it.
Yeah, I recommend it too, for sure. It's a really good show.
And then there's multiple other ones. I think it's Alice in Borderlands is another one. I think it was like the box or the cube is another one. That's another good Korean game show type.
I'm pretty sure that's a movie, isn't it? Oh
no, there's like a Korean one, and then there's one more with like No Gods Left.
Oh yeah, I've seen that one.
The No school Gods one.
Not seen it, but I've heard of it. Like the No Gods Left or whatever.
Yeah, that one has like a lot of good scenes as well.
Yeah.
So yeah,
The Korean shows.
like Korean shows are actually really good. Like not just their music, but they have a lot of good shows. It just depends on how it's translated.
Supposedly,
sub and stuff.
right. I was gonna say supposedly some of the words that they were saying in Squid Game didn't really translate well.
Yeah.
There were some people were saying that, like some actual like Korean people saying like, oh, that's not right. Like, you know.
Yeah. But I think for a sub, it definitely helped the story move along.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Oh, my pants just ripped. All right, moving along.
Yeah. So the two main
sorry.
Two anime shows that are getting
let's weeb out.
Yeah, dude. It's pretty exciting because it's two shows that we fucking follow. So I think I'm gonna go with a little bit least favorite. It's, you know, but it's still one of my top favorites. I would say Hero could go first. So My Hero Academia is getting a season 6.
Yes.
Which is freaking awesome to even think about. We were like, holy crap, nice, it's coming.
Yeah.
I don't see a date on this, but it is coming. I think it's just a teaser saying that it is coming soon.
Yeah. I think that's the thing right now. Like it's just it says it. That season 6 is in production. Currently in production.
So I'm guessing this comes out probably early spring, that means.
Most likely.
So, I mean, it's just exciting, dude. Another season, bro. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't even watch season 5 yet. I'm not gonna lie to you. I haven't watched season 5 yet, so.
I will be honest with you. I think I'm only up to season 3.
No,
and it's been so long since I watched it. I need to rewatch it all again.
Really? Oh man, no. No, season 4 is really fucking good. I haven't watched season 5, so I don't know how it is, but I heard it's pretty fucking good.
Really?
We'll see where 6 goes into it. So,
well, I mean, it looks. If those clips are from season 6 that we saw on there, it actually looks very good. It looks very revenge-like. I feel like
we're gonna be
one of their
some
darker tones.
Yeah, I feel like this is where it starts to get that turning point where it's like, oh shit,
our kids start becoming more and more hero-like.
Yeah,
even though it
gets a little bit more gruesome, a little bit more serious. Yeah, it's gonna be fucking great in my opinion, because this is the type of, like, I feel like it was gonna go in this direction no matter what, because of course they're going off the manga. And at this point in the manga, I think, this is where it starts to get, like, really dark.
Yeah.
And, like, this is where, like, certain characters, let's spoil it like this a little bit, like, start losing their ways, and, like, they start thinking, like, oh man, like, these people might be right. Or some villains as well think the same thing, like, oh man, like, the heroes might be right, or the villains might be right or wrong or whatever.
Yeah, so this is like decisions start getting made.
Yeah, so it gets very skewed on, like, who's good, who's bad, and all that bull stuff, you know. So fuck, I don't know. I hope this is the season that makes you really, like, think about, like, fuck, who's right. But I don't know. Since I didn't watch season 5 yet, and I'm not really into the manga reading like that on this one. I'm not too familiar on what's gonna happen, which is the exciting part, you know. So.
Yeah. No, yeah, I'm definitely seeing this definitely got me in the mood to get back into rewatching the seasons, or like how much I actually need to catch up on my anime, because it has been so long since I've watched many animes.
Yeah.
So yeah, I definitely need to get back, and this one and our next anime definitely got me excited and back in the mood for anime.
Definitely this next one is where, like, fuck, yes. Like, yo, I've been waiting for this for a fucking while, bro, honestly.
Yes. This one is probably the one that a lot have been waiting for, including your sister who watched it this season with us.
She's been like, And we're of course talking about Demon Slayer season 2, which is yeah. So I think they says I don't know if I'm reading this right. I don't want to interpret this wrong, but I think it starts to premiere in Tokyo. Of course, like it starts to come out like on their end on December.
I think that's what it was. Yes.
Right. That's what I'm like. Man, it's hard sometimes to like really get this going, um, but yeah, it's supposed to go live like get the week by week episodes starting December in Tokyo.
Yeah.
That means we won't get it here for like as an ink. I mean, we'll probably get sub versions and stuff like that. Probably like week after it premieres over there. Yes. So it'll come out around the same time, I guess, like late December and shit like that for us. But that's still pretty exciting, man. That it's actually coming soon.
Yes.
So I mean, man,
calling this one the Entertainment District arc.
Makes sense, yes.
So it seems like it's going to be more in a city-like type environment.
By the looks of it, yes.
So that's going to be a little bit more different than what we've seen in season 1 and even in the film. I forget its name, something Train.
Oh my goodness, dude. Yeah.
I know, my brain is just bad when it comes to names like this. But even besides that, like the new arc, they are planning on turning the Train movie into its own
mini
arc. Its own mini. I'm not 100% sure if it's the mini arc or if it's its own season that they'll try to like
put everything into.
Exactly. I believe they said they were gonna get the film, split it up into episodes, and then they might add 1 or 2 original episodes to help make that season more fluid like in the story arcs of everything.
Yeah, like make everything flow in correctly, so like and have like fillers pretty much, so it's not like like all drastic all the time throughout the movie and shit like that. So yeah, it makes sense.
There's a lot happening for Demon Slayer. It's very exciting.
Yeah, dude, fuck. This is probably one of my favorite shows now. Honestly, it's one of my favorite ones.
Oh yeah.
I mean, fuck, it's fucking fantastic, dude. Freaking, I've been told Andre about fucking watching Demon Slayer, and he's barely starting to watch it now.
He hasn't watched it, bro?
Until now. Yeah, until now. He says that he fucking finished it, and he's like, wow, like, why haven't I watched this yet?
He's gonna, I told you, bro. He's gonna finish it, and next thing we know, he's sending us a picture of freaking Funko Pops or whatever, of all of them. So, I don't know. It's just exciting. Like, there's just so much to come right now.
So much weep shit, bro. Oh, too much of it.
Oh, like even Pokemon, bro. I didn't. I feel so stupid. I didn't send this. So yes, we got a few more updates for Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, which is still like you could go to the square. It's almost like the Safari Zone or whatever, but not really. Like you can't catch Pokemon.
Yeah,
but it's an area where before you were able to walk with one of your Pokemon of your choosing.
Right.
Now you could actually go to the same park and walk with pretty much all 6 of your party Pokemon. So that's exciting, which obviously helps with like friendship and increasing levels, and well, not levels, but like connections and stuff with them. And you could even like bake your poffins with them in the area to even increase friendships even more. And obviously the poffins is still going to be an aspect in this where if you feed it to them, you increase like their cuteness attribute or like any other type of attributes in that hexagon that we always see with them.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much that for Diamond and Pearl. And then in Arceus, we also got a release of another Pokemon, bro.
Real with this.
Yeah. So this Pokemon apparently is gonna be so you know how for nowadays Scyther uses like a metal coat to become Scizor?
Yeah.
Obviously because because we are in the olden times, it's a little different. Obviously we don't have like full metal to like be able to create and stuff. So Scyther instead will be evolving to a Pokemon called Cleavor or Cleaver. I'm not really sure which of the two it is. Who is a bug rock Pokemon. I believe it uses some sort of special earth-like material to be able to evolve, making it the rock type.
Yeah.
And obviously because in metal's such a strong alloy, being rock is that the harder like it gets hit against other moves or whatever, the sharper and stronger his own body becomes.
Right.
So that's pretty much the backstory on Cleaver. He was just in so many battles that eventually his body just hardened, taken off the wings of Scyther and pretty much giving him hard rock-like body. So that's definitely interesting to seeing another version of another Pokemon past-wise.
Just giving them entirely new species, pretty much.
It's interesting how they're going, we're seeing this. I don't know how they're gonna integrate it, like with other Pokemon games. If we will be seeing these Pokemon make a comeback.
Mm-hmm.
Or what really? I mean, unless they become fossils and then we have these fossil Pokemon that we're able to bring back. But I mean, at that point, it seems a little ridiculous seeing how we see our fossil Pokemon now.
Yeah, it wouldn't make sense.
Yeah.
They'll be like, what the fuck's the point then?
Ooh, that'd be interesting too. Now thinking that our fossil Pokemon now would technically just be regular Pokemon back then.
Maybe.
And if it is an open world type of game, we would just see them walking around and stuff.
Yeah, chilling around.
Oh.
Vibing.
That'd be interesting. Well, let's see if they do that.
We'll see.
And that's pretty much it. Unless you have anything else to add.
I do not. I think that's everything, man. Yeah, just story after story there.
Yeah. So where can people find you, Leche?
People can find me at Instagram at Leche Munuesa, or you guys could follow me on Twitch at TechnoFreak95. Where can people find you, dude?
And people can find me at One Alpha Penguin on Instagram and also on twitch.tv/One Alpha Penguin. You guys could follow the podcast on Instagram at takeasip_pod. And even subscribe to the YouTube channels, Take a Sip at youtube.com/takeasip, where I upload the podcast as well, like a video version of it, for people who are not fully subscribed to one of the multiple like podcast apps that there are. We occasionally, I do have a Golf It video coming up from the both of us. So we will slightly be posting like games, just game stuff that we probably stream on Twitch.
Yep.
We'll probably like clip it up or post it on the YouTube channel as well. Something that we have both come to agreement with. And that's really it. I mean, thank you guys so much for listening. Have a nice day, drink some water, and we'll see you all next week. Bye-bye.
See you guys.